Clearly, none of you watched Hustlers. So let me explain to you why it's the best movie of 2019. Constance Wu and J-Lo give stellar performances. First off, right off the bat, I'm gonna start with that. Lorene Scafaria aired the fuck out of me with how good she directed this shit. We open up, interior, strip club, night. Constance Wu is having her first day as a stripper. It's 2006, and that's right, bitches. It's a period piece. Constance is a little green around the pole, but she's hot. So it'll be fine. Constance eventually meets Ramona, aka Jenny from the block. She manifests in what is the best final boss introduction cutscene in the universe. In the universe. This bad bitch comes out with the swagger of Ultimisia. The fuck? My girl's 50, working the pole like a firefighter. Or a stripper. She's playing a stripper, so it's kind of... Turns out J-Lo is the Steve Jobs of stripping, ever innovating and changing the game. Constance witnesses this and she's like, homegirl, please teach me how to throw it back for a real one. Constance and Jenny become fast friends and they sell the shit out of this, let me tell you. I'm gonna be honest with you, never in my life have I ever left a movie and immediately Googled the words, are the strippers from Hustlers still best friends? I'm not shitting you, I Googled that. I'm serious. Dead ass. And they're not. It's super sad. Quite frankly, no hope for the rest of us. You might as well say bye to your best friend now. It's a story about sisterhood. It's better than the sisterhood of the traveling pants. It's the sisterhood of the twerking thong. With Constance under Jenny's wing, there's no limit to the amount of ones that these two can rake in. Oh, wait. The movie throws a little curveball at you. We jumped to 2014. That's right, there's even time travel. The hell, this is a genre-bending movie. Constance is now sitting on a couch in her living room, presumably, being interviewed by none other than Julia fucking Stiles, bro. Where the fuck has she been? She's been filming this. She's been waiting to film this. She picks her roles well, man. Julia is a journalist running an article that is telling the story of Constance and Jenny and the whole situation that they get into throughout the course of this movie's events. By the way, yes, this is based on a true story. I probably should have mentioned that at the beginning, but I also said that I Googled whether the strippers were still friends. And if you thought that I was Googling whether two fictional characters were still friends, this is a historical piece of art. Like 1917. Like Little Women. Like Dr. Dolittle. Anyways, it's here that we see, oh, shit went awry with our girls. But what happened? Shh, the movie won't tell us yet. We don't know. Constance tells Julia the iconic line, Ramona was always in control. It works to instill a little bit of doubt in the character, at least in the minds of anybody with a little bit of smarts. Not me, though. I believed in Ramona and everything she said, her plan and her friendship. I would have followed her to the ends of the earth. And I would have been there for her always. The movie constantly jumps between 2014 and 2006 and then various years between 2007 to 2009 probably. And there's a lot of years. It's a long time that these women got away with it. It's honestly amazing that they didn't get caught for a very long time. It's very interesting. Jumping back to the past, shit is good in 2006. It's 2006, bro. You remember 2006? It's good. There's Usher. Usher's right there. It's 2006. Usher's there. Money? Money is everywhere, bro. You want some money? Our girls are stacked to the cervix in bills. Lizzo and Cardi B are in this movie for exactly 2 seconds. And it happens in the past. I don't know why they were promoted so much. This sound like Cardi took the stage. This sound like Cardi left the stage. Honestly, a lot of people probably saw that and they thought less of the movie in the promos and stuff because they're idiots. Jenny and Constance at this point have developed a best friendship like no other. It's beautiful. They got each other's backs. Constance starts dating a guy and Ramona's not into him. Ramona, it doesn't sit right with her. And she's Latina, so she's got a 7th sense about these types of things. Scumbag men. Her 6th sense? Rhythm. But whatever, what are you gonna do when your girl has bad judgment in men? You're gonna say something. Yeah, I probably would have said something. 100% would have been like, girl. Constance ends up getting pregnant and she quits stripping. She quits to be a mama. At this point, it's 2007. You remember 2007? 2007? Wall Street, motherfucker. Google it. It turns out that even strip clubs felt the financial crisis and the recession. Big ballers weren't balling no more. All of the background strippers that you came to love for the first half of the movie, gone. I hope you didn't get too attached to what's her face and who's a what's-this. They're gone. It was the worst of times. It was the worst of times. Constance had been away from the scene for about 2 years now, raising her baby, and then she got into a huge fight at this point with her man and kicked his ass out. And what would you do if your son was at home crying all alone on the bedroom floor because he's hungry and the only way to feed him is to sleep with a man for a little bit of money and his dad is gone? I'll tell you what Constance did. She went Pokemon Go to the polls and saw firsthand how bad things had gotten. And as she walks through the remnants of her old twerking grounds, the music swells up because she spots none other than J-Lo in the distance. They rush to each other and they embrace. They did not speak that entire time. Quite frankly, if my best friend left my life for 2 years without even writing a fucking letter, I would have been like, I'm sorry, who are you? Jenny is a better friend and woman than I ever would be. They catch up and Jenny further reinforces that she's the best friend we all want because she's like, why did you not come to me in the last 2 years? We could have been baby mama roommates. Oh yeah, J-Lo also has a kid. During this meeting, J-Lo explains how bad things have gotten for strippers and how she wants revenge for the American financial crisis. Catastrophic financial crisis that has occurred. That's right. This movie about strippers hustling men isn't just for personal gain. They're occupying Wall Street. She tells Constance about a slick new way that she's been making a ton more money than she ever did working the polls with 2 other strippers. Enter Kiki Palmer and Lily Reinhart. Badass names! J-Lo developed a drug that knocks men out Rocky Balboa style. So the idea is to lure a rich-looking guy into the strip club, which I genuinely love this part. It was always the exact same scene of like one of them flirting with a dude at a bar, trying to lure them to the strip club, and then they're like, oh, my sisters are here. And then the camera flips over to the other 3 as they're strutting in for the kill. They then wait for the guy to be passed the fuck out in the strip club, and then they take his card and run it for as much money as they possibly can. The scam of the century! And she wants to let Constance in on it too. An amazing friend. Honestly, this is like basically book smart. So they start doing this and shit is good, y'all. Shit's real good. But we must remember they're committing terrible crimes. This is like a very terrible crime. For like a lot of money. Britney Spears' Blackout album releases, and that's when you know the movie's at a real high point. You don't play Gimme More during a sad scene. You play that shit when your characters are buying a Benz, y'all. The 4 strippers have become like family. Constance and J-Lo, sisters. The movie ends, the credits roll, and it's happily ever after. I'm obviously kidding. They were doing terrible crimes that all had to be, it all had to end terribly. J-Lo gets too damn greedy. They start running the cards too high. They bring in outsiders into the operation. Amateurs. One guy finally talks to the police. It was over. The jig was up. J-Lo gets arrested at an ATM. She's got cash in her hands and she's gotta let him go. She's gotta let the cash go into the wind. Like the plastic bag in American Beauty. All 4 women get super arrested and J-Lo's like, nobody fucking talk. Nobody talk. But someone talked. Somebody took the plea deal. Because motherhood is a disease. Constance talked. She betrayed the group and she betrayed J-Lo. Ultimately, J-Lo and Constance got out relatively scot-free. Kiki Palmer and Lily Reinhart, who like were arguably just minions, ended up getting way harsher sentences. We go back to the present day and Julia Stiles is wrapping up the article for publication and she gives Constance a call. Constance and J-Lo have not spoken since. Understandable, but it's still upsetting. Julia, on the other hand, reveals that she has spoken to J-Lo. And what shit did J-Lo speak? She was good friends to the fucking end, dude. Even now, she carries a picture of a baby Constance in her wallet with her. Who the fuck does that? That's so cute. Fuck. Do you understand now why I googled what I did at the end? Even Julia Stiles is like, girl, please just call her. Like, everybody wants them to still be friends. And you guys don't give this movie even an Oscar nomination? J-Lo fucking crushed it, dude. You guys are maniacs. Idiots. Absolute. An academy of idiots, quite frankly.
Or maybe it had just been the same. Who knows? But I like to keep her with me.
She keeps her with her.